you may all know, I am no longer the boss of this island. However, I will still be presenting the annual Mystery Head. My love for hats did not diminish. Au contraire, since my almost doom last summer sun, I have been granted a vision. A vision of the extraordinary headgear of 𝐝𝐤𝐬𝐿 Maximum. Ye who wear the headgear shall never be separated from it, for a curse binds it to the head of its bearer until death. This is exactly the kind of hat I need, the kind of hat that has no chance of getting stolen. I have been researching it nights and days since that revelation. I'm close to it, I know it. I will not let anything stop me from... Is that the extraordinary headgear? Well, that's 8 months of my life I will never get back. The head still isn't here, so let me present you my acolyte I met during my journey.
Oh yeah. 𝐝𝐤𝐬𝐿.
Oh, the head is finally here. Drum roll, please. And what are you supposed to be? Ah, but of course, Sailor Elemental Festives. Because the Festives did not wait for the seasonal to exist. Well, I'll be honest, that was a bit anticlimactic. I expected more.
Oh yeah. 𝐝𝐤𝐬𝐿.
What? There's more?
Oh yeah. 𝐝𝐤𝐬𝐿.
Haha, an island not related to seasonals? Is it here already? Cue that fire! It's just a remake. The book was better in my opinion. I bet they're gonna fill this soulless crap class with dead memes and pop music. And what's not, having Chris Pratt as the main character.
Oh yeah. 𝐝𝐤𝐬𝐿.